Hi, I'm gonna be doing what I watched in August. Is it just me or August like taking forever to end? I thought today it was over, but it's still one more day. But yes, I'm gonna start. I have one movie that I forgot to include in the July one, and that's The Time Traveler's Wife. Yep, I forgot to include it in July's, but I watched it last month. Now on to August. The first movie I watched was It Takes Two, childhood favorite. Then I watched Mrs. Doubtfire and Patch Adams. Ironically, I watched these the week before he passed away, so that was kind of weird and obviously very tragic situation. But yep, they're very good movies, honestly. Next is Beautiful. I have loved this movie since I was a child. Like I was obsessed with this. I know you watched it, and I'm still obsessed with it. Like when I was done, I wanted to rewatch it like immediately after. It's so good. Next is The Buttercream Gang, another childhood movie, and I also wanted to rewatch it right after I was done with it. This movie. And then The King and I absolutely love this movie. Neil Brenner and Deborah Kerr were great together. I have to be honest. I like Sound of Music, and I like this, and I like they did State Fair, but I'm not a huge fan of Rodgers and Hammerstein's stuff. Yeah, I guess I am. I also liked Oklahoma. I just didn't like South Pacific. So I guess I like their stuff. It's just not one I didn't like. Next is Ghost. And another ironic thing is I watched this. I didn't know. I watched this the week before Patrick's birthday. And I had no idea that his birthday was coming up, but I just watched it. And if it wasn't for my love of Patrick, I probably would never have watched this again because Demi Moore's character is so stupid and I cannot stand her. So, without Patrick, I probably never would have wanted to watch it again. I hate Dirty Dancing. Like, it's one of my least favorite movies of all time. I will never own that movie because I don't like it. I would never watch it again. Even though I have Patrick. But I do like this movie. I like it. I think it's good. It's this Demi Moore. She just annoys me so much. I also love Whoopi Goldberg, and I love Patrick and Whoopi's like banter that they do. It's so funny. But next is The Prestige. Everybody needs to watch this movie because it will blow your mind. It is so good. Then I watched Hook. I watched this in memory of Robin Williams. I watched it the week that he passed away. I bought it at Walmart. I had never even seen it before, which I know was a shock, but I hadn't. And honestly, I didn't pay attention to it. I just couldn't. I just couldn't watch it. I'm not ready yet. I don't think to watch a Robin Williams movie because I couldn't even focus on it because I didn't want to look at him. It's just like. And then I watched Miss Potter, which is such a good movie, obviously, because I own it. It's just so sweet and sad. It's like sad moment, really sad. And what I like about this is they didn't include like stuff that didn't happen. I appreciate it. They get like two facts wrong in the whole thing. You didn't add anything that wasn't like you know accurate, and it's not a long movie, so I like that because it means that they just got to the point of the story because it's about Miss Potter who wrote the Peter Rabbit stories. So it's just about the basic stuff, and I appreciate that. I don't like in a movie that's about something that's really long. Kind of know that there's going to be a lot that they added in, but when it's shorter, I feel like they just want to get either the story and not make it embellished, and I like that. Next, I watched the first season of Soap. I have watched this show before. I love this show. It is so funny, and Jessica and Vincent are my favorite like non-couple on the show. They're so cute together. A major problem is they try to say that they had the first gay character on TV with Billy Crystal's character, but they actually kind of didn't because they didn't keep that going. They kind of had a backpedaling and like questioning him, have him questioning himself, and him being like, "Oh, maybe I'm not," and they still try to take this claim that they were the first show to like have an openly gay character. Can't really do that if you have your character kind of questioning if he is or not, and then kind of making it seem like, oh, he's not anymore, like he's not that anymore. You know, it's kind of not anything to brag about, in my opinion, that they had the first openly gay character, but then they didn't anymore. It's kind of like, okay, well, and I understand that Billy was getting kind of harassed and he was getting threatened and letters and stuff. And I understand it might have been for his safety to change that storyline, but at the same time, he let a whole bunch of people down that probably needed that character to look up to while they were afraid to be themselves. And I just feel like by backpedaling and like giving in to the, I mean, I know that are very important and very big, but if you're going to try to change something, kind of need to stick with it a little bit, you know. So that's my thoughts on that. But I like the show. I think it's funny. I just feel like that was a huge slap in the face to a whole generation of people. But, yeah. Okay. Next is the Pagemaster, and I hadn't seen this since I was a kid, and I liked this when I was a kid. And not bad. It's just the animation was so weird. I don't. It was weird. Like I remember it being a lot better, the animation, and it actually is. It's like it's not Disney. It's I don't know. It's just weird animation, but I still enjoyed it. It's just kind of weird and how they did things. And then I watched Jurassic Park, and then the day after I watched this movie, Richard Attenborough died. Um, which is weird. That's been happening a lot. I watch a movie and then like a week, like Robert Williams, he died a week later. Kind of gay. Next I watched A League of Their Own. Then I watched E.T. And then I watched Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and then last night I watched Before Midnight. Which this series of movies is just so good. And then like kill me in the best way possible. Before Midnight killed me in the worst way possible, but it was still good, and the ending was so cute, so it's fine. But it's what I watched, and I was sick a lot this month, so that's why I got to watch so many things. So yeah, that is all for that. Goodbye.